Okay, yeah. I realize now I forgot to hit end stream when I closed my laptop on the other stream. So, yeah,
Well,
there's about 15 minutes of dead air or 10 minutes of dead air.
You were busy. You ran in a
left.
hurry. You ran off in a hurry. It's all good.
Mike, I needed my my nicotine. Sorry.
Mike, the times that I've forgotten to turn my streams off are some of the most popular ones, especially the ones with 15 to 20 minutes of dead air. People love those streams of mine. They say
they're waiting for him to come back on. It's like, is Chris coming back on? What's going to say? Where's Chris?
In 3 days, when I'm able to check the analytics for my stream, I'm going to look at it, and there's going to be a sharp uptake of viewers for that last 10 minutes when I'm not there.
I mean, you should see on Chris's, like the
that's what he was just saying.
This part of Chris's stream is when there's nothing being said.
All right, and yeah, I will thank Elihu for creating the thumbnail for this one.
I was going to say, it's kind of insulting, Chris, that people like your streams better when you're not talking.
Yeah. Oh, ouch.
No. It's perfectly fine. It's great. It's great.
It's insulting. It's
expected. Hey, he's really saying something that's worth saying.
Yeah.
So
I know you guys already heard it, but just a little update. Unfortunately, the goat from last week did pass away. There was nothing the vet could do to help. So unfortunately, she is no longer with us. This is exactly why I did not want to be responsible for 6 pregnant goats, 3 of which were on their first pregnancies. I'm sorry.
Make mutton? You gonna make any mutton?
And it would still have been lamb because she had not yet had a child.
Oh, okay.
It was her first pregnancy. She was like only born last year.
Mutton isn't
positive note. They can get pregnant at about 6 months.
Is it?
I'm sorry?
Mutton.
No, mutton is actually sheep, not.
Yeah.
It would still just be goat.
Sorry.
That's okay. But the difference between mutton and lamb is whether or not it's had a pregnancy.
Okay, wait a second. So side note, and I want to make this real quick and easy. People don't eat goat, do they?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Very
okay.
popular.
So after she passed away, was she turned into food?
No, I would assume she was buried in a hole at my landlord's uncle's farm.
Okay. Yeah, because that would have been an interesting cleaning
job. Nope. Nobody. No. My landlord and his family are all from India, and they can be pretty squeamish about that kind of stuff.
Okay, have you guys ever seen the musical? Oh God, what was it called?
Ask Katty, she knows.
Oklahoma with the wind sweeping down the plains.
Can I do Can I do one more quick update before we head into the nerdy stuff?
Yeah, go ahead.
I got a new car.
What kind of Hot Wheel did you get?
It was a 2023 RAV4 Prime, so it's the plug-in hybrid. So, yay.
I don't know cars. I just know colors.
It's white.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can point out a blue Tamarae or a blue Toyota and a red Corsair. I'm like, I don't know what car's car. The red one or the blue one?
It is a Toyota.
Was there an extra car with no back tires in the trunk?
No, but there were 4 more tires in the trunk.
That was a horrible joke, LDG.
I have no idea what you're talking about because I don't know the car. Sorry.
No.
Making a goat reference.
As the parts of the goat that didn't make.
Yes, okay. It took me a second too, Elihu.
Okay,
I got it right away. I'm like, what the? Oh, God, no, you didn't.
Oh, man.
Okay, come on, guys. We didn't actually tell the whole goat story on air, so we'll just move on. Anyway, that's my news.
Okay, next topic, Mike.
Sorry, Mike. Please go ahead.
We only got 5 minutes for the stream.
Sorry, it's the goat thing that's reminding me of this. I'm trying to remember what the fuck the name of the show was. Like Valiant or God, what was it called? Like Valiant is in my head, but I don't think that's right.
Gallivant?
Gallivant. Thank you.
Okay, your musical, Gallivant. I'm like,
Okay,
yeah, okay.
There is a line where one of the villain characters is talking about her pet goat, and she's like, "Oh yeah, I raised Shelly, and then during the hard times, my parents made me kill Shelly, skin Shelly, cook Shelly, and eventually eat Shelly." And when you were asked, "Did you eat the goat?" That's what popped in my head. That line.
Yeah, no.
Like, yeah, I raised her, I skinned her, I killed her, I cooked her, and I ate her.
My landlord and I are the same way. It's like I can eat chicken, but I can't eat any of my chickens.
You gotta
I
take it a
can't
step
eat things I
further.
know. Like if I know them personally, I can't eat them. It's just I can't do that.
That'd be a great test for like humanity. Like you got to raise a food animal, and then make sure that food animal has a kid. So when you eat the mother, then you eat the kid, and you just like
Dude,
kind of make a.
That's
cycle.
been going on for thousands of years.
people
Okay,
do that.
come
No,
on.
I know that. No. You're not listening to me. I'm
Yeah.
talking about
I
Americans.
can't
I'm
do
talking
that.
about Americans. That doesn't happen in America.
Yeah, we
Farmers
were
do it
doing that.
all the
We were
time.
doing that hundreds of years, man, before
Yeah, but
the Industrial
exactly.
Revolution.
We got to keep doing it. I think losing that has like really hurt. You know, it really does it teaches a lesson to children growing up about life. So
Yeah, like the
but
old saying
LDG
goes, if you go back in time 50 years, people won't be surprised you from the future. They'll be surprised you don't know anything about farming.
The thing is, LDG, people don't really want to do that all the time, especially when when you start considering
what
an
you
animal
wanna
part of your
do.
family, you don't want to eat that animal after they're dead.
That's
Why
what
not?
you
It's
think.
food.
That's what I'm talking about.
said-
That stupid thinking is what's the problem.
No, it's not. It's just how
You're
certain humans.
You have to grow up.
You're
You don't live
anamorphizing
in
the
this-
animal, dude. You're putting human emotions and human feelings on an
Hold on.
animal.
LDG, Elia, let me put it to you this way: would you say after someone's dog dies, they should eat that dog?
If you can eat
Depends on
dog,
what
then
country
yes.
you're in.
Yeah, I was going to say
Well,
that.
How would you say?
Why not?
Here, it's not allowed. In the States, most counties, most cities, most states have rules against domesticated animals.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Look at a
but-
wild dog.
If you are overseas and that is a traditional norm or something that's accepted, of course you could. But they don't. But again, it's the mentality of things like that changes because they don't all think the same way that Americans do about animals.
Yeah, they get
Again,
brainwashed.
the
If we were,
A farmer will raise and love a cow to make sure that
Yeah.
that cow grows up to be exactly what that cow's going to be, which is either for
Yeah.
milk or for food. And either way, they can still move past it. Some do keep a one or two for their own personal,
you can
personal
pardon
use.
one.
And I mean, some do, but again, kids on farms are really quickly shown how it is
Sure.
because the farmers know that if they hide that from a kid, that when the kid gets older and they see
end up
what
like
happens
VileMike.
to animals.
Now,
But no, I mean for
this
most
actually, I
farmers,
just looked it up,
the farming
and I hate to
communities,
go
it
into
doesn't
politics
bother
real
them.
quick. But actually, and everyone say hi to Mrs. Vile. On the federal level, the sale or trade of dog meat for human consumption was only made illegal federally in 2018.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me necessarily.
Or that
about
it
the
varied
state, though?
based on the state
But,
laws.
but,
And I
you're
know
talking
that.
about, but you're talking about federally. That's the thing. It's like so.
Now, state laws vary, and I can tell you that I actually have eaten dog meat, but it was, a type of dog that's literally raised to be slaughtered for its meat. So,
Is there a name for that? Because I've never heard of it.
oh,
Yeah, it's called farm to table.
hold on.
Was it like part wolf?
No,
Usually Pekingese or something like that.
You know what I mean? Or is it some kind of Alaskan dog?
Pekingese or husky. I forgot which one.
there's several ones, but the one I'm trying to look at for me was, I think it was a Tosa.
It's an offshoot of
Oh,
I
Tosa?
think. I think
But
that's
they
the
don't
breed
have
of dog.
Okay.
I'm not 100% sure because they're mostly specifying Chinese dogs, and this wasn't a Chinese dog. So,
I mean,
all
but
right,
yeah, like
let's
I said,
let's
if
go
we
to a
were-
happy note. Instead of talking
Just real
about
quick.
eating dog meat, let's talk about a game where you eat dog meat
if we were stuck
and have a
if we were stuck
companion
in-
named dog meat.
if we were stuck in like in the Arctic or something, you guys know you could definitely eat me, right? If I died and to survive, I'd be okay with it.
Dude, smorgasbord. Who needs to get rescued? We got Louis.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you could survive quite a while on my meat.
You're
I
a
don't know.
tauntaun, right? You're a tauntaun. Cut you open to stay warm. Gotcha.
Yeah, that I could see more than trying to eat your meat. Sorry, man.
I'd rather stay warm, man. I'd rather use just a tauntaun.
You know, after the fact, I really don't need anyone to say, "Hey, so you had LDG's meat in your mouth?"
And swallowed.
The rails were there. They were there for us to start on the rails.
Going
We
up
all
the
just
rails on the
looked at each
crazy
other, and we all
train.
just looked at each other and he said, "You know what? Fuck that. Fuck the rails today. We're not even going to try to get on the rails."
Where we're going, we don't need rails.
Yeah, and what's funny is, you know, considering I was going to talk about Fallout, as far as I remember, at least in Fallout 3, New Vegas, and 4, I can't remember too much about Fallouts 1 and 2. Yeah, dog meat is definitely something you can acquire and cook and eat.
Oh yeah.
So it kind of goes that we go into, you know, from eating dogs to a game and a series where that's entirely possible.
People too in that, don't they?
Yes, you can actually
Yes.
eat people too. There is you can choose a perk called Cannibal where you can eat people to regain health.
There you go.
And surprisingly, a large number of people in those games are cannibals.
No, thanks. I mean, I don't
if
have a
you're-
problem with people eating dog, for example. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily choose to do that, but I mean, you know, different strokes for different folks.
I always feel people taste like pork.
Dogs grow fast. They'll eat anything. They're actually probably a fairly good source of, you know, like quick, easily available food. In
I'm
places
sure the
where
meat's pretty tough
food
though.
might be hard to come by. I don't like eating things that eat anything that much because, you know.
I'll eat it.
Well, normally you don't want to
Please,
eat too
bro.
many predators because, especially like their livers, there's enough vitamin A in certain animals that cause severe damage to you if you try to eat parts of their bodies.
Yeah, I've heard that about like bear and stuff like that.
Polar bear is one, especially if you like eat their liver, you can die from that much vitamin A.
I don't think that's something I'm likely to have happen.
Just ration it out. You don't got a smorgasbord on the entire thing, for God's sake.
Yeah, I think I'm good. I'm not really one for wanting to eat bear. I've heard it's a bit like it's very flavory,
Amy.
like too flavory for some people, and I suspect I'd be one of those people.
But
I'd
okay,
like to try a
to
buffalo.
go back to Fallout. Who's
Yes.
actually finished watching the season for season 2?
I did.
What platform's it on?
Amazon,
Amazon.
or the Pirate Bay?
Okay.
The pirate.
Is that still
Pirate
a
Bay
thing?
is not. Pirate Bay
Oh,
website
yeah.
has got shut down, but there are other various versions of it.
I'm using the Pirate Bay as a euphemism in general.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know.
Yeah,
I know.
yeah,
I know. I
Pirate
know.
Bay is done for. Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Let's call it the Internet PBS.
And yes, I did watch every single episode. I finished the last episode last night.
Okay, so what did you think? First of all, what did you think of Robert House and how they portrayed him?
A Howard Stark wannabe.
Well, yeah,
That's-
I mean, he's
That's what I mean. Yeah.
he's
It was a Howard
definitely
Stark, Hugh Hefner crossover. I'm like, yeah, this guy is agoraphobic. He's smart. Yeah, he's a Hugh Hefner, Tony Stark crossover. Very combination.
well, okay. That's who the character is modeled after. You know, he's that Howard Hughes, Howard Stark type. I do like the fact that they gave an explanation as how he can reappear after New Vegas, because if you've ever played New Vegas, in most of the story, kill Mr. House.
Because I can't remember. Is that the canonical?
Sorry?
Is that the canonical, though?
Well, that's where people have been arguing about certain things. At the ending of one of the episodes, they show the little chamber that he was in, his body was in.
Yeah.
And they show a bullet hole in it. So, yeah, canonically, as far as the show's concerned, at least, you know, his original body is dead. So they try to say, oh, yeah, well, not only does he, you know, in a pod that was keeping his body alive and his mind was connected to a computer, he also created a computerized backup of his mind that just needed more power to actually run, more power to bring online. Which kind of makes sense. I mean, if his body's alive and his original mind is alive, why would he want to bring up the robot version of himself beforehand? And they, in the game, they explain that, yeah, he scanned other people's minds to put them in the Securitrons. He did that for the one lady Securitron you talked to, plus there was supposed to be a second one based on Marilyn Monroe that got cut from the game, but you can argue that, she may have existed anyway. And of course, the Victor one.
I've never played the game, but I'm going to talk as somebody who's actually never played the game before, but somebody's just watched the show. Max, the guy in Vegas, I believe he was a genius. He's planned the whole thing. He was just trying to protect what was his people. People call his own people. Yeah, he was a manipulative, lying son of a bitch asshole. Yeah, but he was doing it for the best interest of his people, of his colleagues, friends, of his co-workers, of his area. Not just for himself, but other people around his area. He's protecting them from everybody else. I believe he had the right idea of a plan, but not how to implement the plan.
Now, to the Securitrons, I do wish they had brought back William Sadler to voice Victor instead of whoever they got. I think that would have shown a little bit more continuity. I know they couldn't get Renee Auberjonois to reprise the voice of House. But I kind of wish they had chose someone who could at least pretend, at least to copy the mannerisms in his voice, or at least, something along those lines. The guy they got was kind of, like you said, Elihu, you could exchange him out for Howard Stark's characters in the MCU, and no one would be able to tell the difference. So there's that for one. Storyline wise, I like the fact that they still villainized House, but they also made him mysterious enough that you don't know if he's actually the villain. And considering how, I don't know, like, how many of you guys have actually played the games?
Yeah,
I played it a little bit. Yeah. Okay,
so Fallout 2, Fallout 3, the main villains for the series are the Enclave. They get a passing mention in New Vegas, and there's some DLC add-ons for Fallout 4, which bring them back as well. So, but what they're trying to, it seems to be that they're trying to make the Enclave the overall big bad of the series. And the issue that I have is, based on everything that we know about the Enclave, there was enough people that knew what was going on and, even knew them by name before the war started, that I am shocked that house did not know about the Enclave because they thoroughly, hint that he did not know anything about them, and that's what was throwing off his calculations. So I don't know if I liked that aspect of it, because it kind of like has this guy who's, got all the angles covered, but this is one giant angle that he didn't know anything about. When canonically, even a journalist in Boston was able to figure everything out. I don't know if that matters to you guys.
I can't say.
There's going to be some amount of change to it. I mean, there always will be, but
I'm more familiar with the game. I haven't seen the show.
I've played all the games. I've played Tactics and Brotherhood of Steel. I don't recommend either one of them. I mean, Tactics is okay, but those two are considered non-canon as far as Bethesda's concerned, and they own the IP. So, now, even though it was mostly in the first 4 episodes, how did you guys feel about how the Brotherhood of Steel was shown?
what I've seen of the show, I don't know. I let the show go as, and do what they want to do. And as long as it isn't completely egregious against things. And again, you brought it up already, where you have a multitude of different endings that you can come up with, because the game is designed to kind of play as a choose your own adventure based off of your choices at the beginning, choices during the game. All that stuff leads up to a certain place. There's no set canonical way of things having to be, or way that groups should be. So I was all right with it. Wasn't like it's not a true one-on-one faithful adaptation, but I don't know. There's a lot of things in Fallout that can't be faithful.
Well, I one of the things I did like is they have the different chapters of the Brotherhood of Steel, which explains a lot, and why like the Brotherhood of Steel from Fallout 2 is so different from the Brotherhood of Steel in Fallout New Vegas, or how Lion's Pride from Fallout 3 could be so different in that game, where they are like explicitly the good guys, whereas in other times, Fallout 2, Fallout 4, they're quasi good, but they're not really that good. Especially when in Fallout 2, the first thing they do is like, oh, we're going to send you on a suicide mission that's killed 100 people beforehand. And then we'll only help you out if you complete the suicide mission. That's kind of like the dickish Brotherhood of Steel that I remember. So I kind of like the fact that they went back to being dicks. But one of the things I didn't like, and this is purely personal, it has nothing to do with the storyline or anything like that. I am very pro San Diego. And if you know anything about the Fallout series, in San Diego, in Fallout, is now known as Dayglow, because it got hit with so many nukes that the entire area is irradiated and literally glows green. So they just called it Dayglow.
It does sound like something that would happen.
Yes.
That you'd get.
That I don't have an issue with. But apparently there is a chapter of the Brotherhood of Steel left in San Diego, based out of Coronado Island.
Of course, Coronado Island.
Yeah,
and again, I don't have an issue with that. My issue is that chapter of the Brotherhood of Steel are the misogynists. They don't even allow women to join their ranks. And I'm like, no, I don't want the San Diego guys to be that kind of dick. I want them to be other kinds of, I don't want them to be like, fuck women. We don't like women. Women can't join our knights or anything like that. I'm like, no, that sounds stupid. Don't let the San Diego guys be that.
So you think that should be like the Texas chapter or something instead?
Well, the ones they mentioned, there's a Grand Canyon chapter. There was the Coronado chapter. There was the other one, I can't remember, that actually had a woman as their representative. So I can't remember where she said they were from. But I'm like, no, make it the Grand Canyon guys. You know, that's Arizona. Zonies can be the misogynists. Don't make the San Diego guys the misogynists.
Mike, can you explain something to me? Because I'm a little confused about a certain part of what happened in the show.
All right.
Where the hell did the army for the new Republic of California come from? Because when Lucy ran into that woman, there was only 3 of them left. That was all there was. Where the hell did the rest of the army come from? I was confused about that. Like, wait a minute, there's only 3 of them left. Where did the hell these people come from?
No,
I was confused.
It wasn't just. No, hold on. One, they said they were not the only ones left. They're the only ones they knew about because their radio systems weren't working. Remember?
Okay.
So they were like a forward post that had been loosely abandoned because they were so far away from any other sources out of radio contact. It does not mean that there wasn't another battalion nearby. And I really doubt that after everything that happens in the game New Vegas, that the NCR would have completely abandoned the Mojave area, or at least the area around New Vegas.
Yeah, I was kind of confused about that. I'm like, well, where the hell are these guys coming from? What the hell?
And remember, even though, you know, in the game Fallout New Vegas, you can walk from Vegas to Prim in less than an hour, in real life, that's,
it's
that's
about
a big,
an hour and a half drive.
Yeah.
Well, no, not an hour.
That's about a 9 to 10 hour walk.
Yeah. So I really doubt the Mojave outpost would have been abandoned.
Yeah, you can walk across city Las Vegas in 3 hours.
Yeah. So I would imagine that the Mojave outpost was still there. I would have imagined that not Novak, Nipton would have been rebuilt because Nipton is part of California. So yeah, there's that. There would have still been presence. They just may have been further away from Vegas proper after Death Claws move in, and obviously some sort of radioactive bomb went off. So yeah.
Hi, Cam crash course. I'm like, who's Elm?
Good morning.
Who's Elm, huh?
I think he tried to hit. I sometimes do that. Instead of hitting like delete, I hit return, and it's like, oh, for crap's sake. Now my stupid comment doesn't make any sense. And then you type it again, and then it's like, oh, they made a typo. Got it.
I was doing that yesterday when Anzo and Brian was streaming. Like, shit, I didn't want to hit it. I want just damn it. Then he goes 5 comments later than my comment highlights. Like, doesn't make any sense. Like, dude, come on.
Even if you delete the comment, it still shows up for the people running the stream. So,
I know. And it's 5 comments later, and my comment pops up and makes no sense to the conversation. Like, yeah, because you forgot to click the continuing comment, man. I accidentally hit enter. I hate that.
That's okay. It's one of those things.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Hey, you can finally see the stadium. The fog is cleared up. Yay.
One of the things that I may be reading too much into this, when Lucy kind of agrees with her dad for a little bit in his little brainwashing scheme, to me, that's the player trying to accomplish a couple of missions for the bad guys before he betrays the bad guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like there's a point in New Vegas where normally when I play New Vegas, I side with either House or the NCR. But I almost always do a bunch of missions for the Legion, which are the bad guys, just to get the experience, the money, or access to certain weapons. And to me, that's a very gameplay thing. She goes along with her dad for a while, then realizes, if I continue with this storyline, I'm the bad guy. Time to betray the bad guys and be the good guy again.
Nice.
So I kind of like that aspect of it. Let's see what else.
I've got an off-topic question, if I may. So Smallville is now on Netflix, much to my pleasure, because I enjoyed that show and I haven't seen it since whenever. My question, How did that chronologically relate, like in our world, to like when Buffy showed? Because there seems to be a lot of like kind of like not similarities in context or anything, just like there's a lot of like music added in, like current music, well, music that was current way back then, that kind of thing.
Look
Was
at the
it, like,
credits,
the same
Dandelion.
time? Was it
All
before?
right.
Sorry, look at the credits. One of the writers who's on Buffy and Angel was one of the writers on Smallville.
Yeah, but my question is, did it happen before Buffy or after Buffy? That's my whole
Buffy
off-topic
the Vampire
question.
Slayer started in 1997 and ran for 7 seasons. So that was 1997 to about 2004.
Okay.
Smallville went from 2001 and lasted 10 seasons. So it went from 2001 to 2011. So there was about a 3-year overlap.
So
between those two.
but it was a contemporaneous show. That's all I was curious. I was just like, there seems to be like, it just seemed very like the same vibe. You know what I mean? The same kind of vibe.
Yeah.
One of my favorite people did a guest star on that show.
Oh yeah, who's that?
Which one?
Well, she was the one who's responsible for Clark Kent being first affected by magic. Simone Bailey.
Oh, really?
Cool.
Yeah, she played. Really? Yeah, she played Love. She's the one that showed that Clark Kent's affected by magic. She's the first one to do that on the series.
I haven't got to that episode. I think I'm still on season 1. I mean, what do I watch? Like 1 episode a day or something? I have had a really, really crazy couple of weeks. So it's really nice to turn off the old brain for 1 episode in the evening and then.
Unfortunately for me, I can't go back and enjoy Smallville because of the actress Allison Mack.
Allison Mack. Oh. Yeah, I know. I'm kind of skeeved out by that too, but I'm kind of, she gets the short shrift a lot in that show, so I'm okay with it.
But the thing is,
she fell off a roof, and I'm like, yeah, you fall off a roof, bitch.
When I was originally watching that show, because, that Smallville came out when I was still in high school.
Okay.
So.
You're such a baby. Sorry.
Yeah, he's younger.
Allison Mack was the hot one for me. I didn't really. Kristen Kruk was good. I liked her, but for me, Allison Mack was the one that I was, if I had a crush on anyone, it would have been her.
Right.
Mostly because she was a smart one.
Right. I had the same problem kind of with David Duchovny, because when he married Tia Leone, it just like, I can't stand her. I don't know what it is. I don't know her personally. I don't like her as an actress. I don't like her performances. And so I just couldn't I always found David Duchovny kind of hot. And then once I knew he was sleeping with her, I was just like, yeah, I'm done. Can't handle. Yeah, no, nobody knows.
Well, she guest starred on.
I know it's kind of like shallow of me, but whatever. It's still like, ugh, just yeah.
Well, she did guest star in X-Files, and she played Dana Scully.
Oh, really? Oh, well, whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, but it's just like, because of her, I can't really watch Smallville without, getting skeeved out. I can't watch the New Adventures of Superman and Lois, or Clark and Lois and Clark, or whatever, because of
the crazy guy,
Dean Cain. Yeah,
dude. Yeah, I know. It's I mean,
it's like,
at least now you have another reason to not watch Hercules. That show sucks.
Heracles. I haven't watched it,
And to go back with your what was funny about your Buffy comment, Xena Warrior Princess did a shout out to Buffy. They were talking about a character whose name was similar to Buffy and how she slayed other things that are similarly named to vampires.
Huh. Interesting.
And then, of course, in Buffy the Vampire Slayer, they reference Xena several times.
Right. Well, it's kind of nice.
So it's kind of a funny thing.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering about with the Smallville, because I'm like, it has the same kind of vibe, and I know it was the kind of vibe that they did in those sorts of shows around that time, but I couldn't remember which one came first. If Buffy was leaning on the Smallville vibe, but it sounds like Smallville was leaning on the Buffy vibe.
Buffy into Smallville.
Yeah.
What else?
That would have been a pretty fun battle, though. Buffy versus Superman. That would have been a cool one to watch.
Are you kidding? Superman would have curb stomped Buffy.
Well, yeah, I know, but still.
Yeah, that's what I said. gap.
Yeah.
So
I know it is kind of, I'm just trying to like set it aside. It's sort of like, I still like reading the Harry Potter books, even though J.K. Rowling is like a raging, like, whatever phobe, every phobe.
Oh, I'll still watch anything with James Woods, although he's a fucking prick. But I'll still watch anything he's in.
Again, folks, you got to remember the best way to be relevant in Hollywood is to stay relevant, and the best way to stay relevant is to say completely stupid and idiotic stuff, whether or not you mean it or not. Pick a side and go as far to that side as you possibly can. If you want to pick the right, go completely bonkers on it. I mean, that is the best way to stay completely relevant in Hollywood. So again, yes, I know. I said.
I know. I'm kidding.
To myself.
Relevant would be fun. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. No, but I mean, I J.K. Rowling, James Wood. I don't know. I read it. I'm like, really. I really think J.K. It really is just doing it because people just lose their mind about it, and she's like, you know what? Fine, here, let me do this now. What are you gonna do now?
Well, what I find funniest about J.K. Rowling was the groups that were calling for her to be burned at the stake for promoting witchcraft.
Yes.
How quickly their tune changed. We're like, oh, you don't like a group we hate too? Well, we'll like you now. We're still going to condemn your works, but we're going to like you personally now. Mm-hmm. And that just blew my mind. Because I will still see posts on Facebook, about, X school is trying to ban Harry Potter again because, witchcraft. And I'm like, really? This is still going on nowadays? And you like the author, but you don't like, the book still? What the hell's going on?
I think the funniest approach to like not supporting someone you disagree with was people buying tickets to other movies and then going to see Melania because they knew the theater would be empty. Like they wanted to do a review of Melania, but they didn't actually want to pay to see that movie. So they actually paid for some other movie and then just went into the Melania movie. That was
one of the funnier things that I saw. I watched this 30-minute review of a Melania movie. And the guy for one of the things he shows is, I don't know why my ticket says send help instead of Melania. Maybe the movie theater was sending me a message.
British Chris or something. Is that guy's name? He's funny.
I don't know who it was. It just showed up in my feed, and I for some reason watched the whole thing.
Nice. Yeah, I thought that was good.
Oh, and let me completely off topic, but I'm going to do one thing real quick. I'm going to show you guys one of the reasons why I was late, because I was working on this.
Oh, your new layout.
Yep. For the next Vile review, I was on a new animated back panel or ground.
Ooh, upgrading the.
I like that, man. That's sweeter than the original.
It's not upgrading. It's just trying to show that the basically the storyline aspect, which I'll talk about briefly, is when if you remember the last review that I'm in, the ending joke was the person who captured me is gonna put me in a cell with no cameras that's easily escapable with no guards, as a joke for the episode I just reviewed. But I'm going to say, I easily escaped, and they just happened, even though the SS Vile was destroyed, for some reason they had my my runabout on this station.
So that's the SS Vile M.
You're
it doesn't have a name.
Stuck to the windshield in this one.
Sorry, what,
Maybe we can name it.
You're missing gum stuck to the windshield on this one, though.
Oh shit, that's right.
Wasn't there gum stuck on your windshield in the other one?
Yeah,
there was gum stuck on the panel.
Yeah,
and
children, so taking
the spider web / crack on the window.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know.
Too bad you can't.
Me and Katty were going over the next episode, And because the next episode to review for Star Trek is actually the season finale of season 1, I've decided that I'm not going to do that episode.
Okay.
And because we're talking about Fallout, the next review is actually going to be Fallout. And I'm going to review the whole both seasons.
What you could do with this bridge deck or control deck, whatever you want to call it, I don't know what, I can't remember the right word for it. You could gradually have like pieces of gum and shit show up in it, right? Like it's nice and clean when you get it, like when you get a new car. And then, you know, slowly like stuff starts piling up in the glove box. And
well, there's what I was working on, trying to make sure, you know, there's animated, that the warp effect is in place, that certain areas are green screened out so I can replace them during the videos as needed.
Yep. But I just mean you could gradually have shit show up, like, you know.
Yeah, that's not the final version.
Yeah. But it could just gradually, as you do reviews, more things could start going, like getting messy. Like when you get a car, right? It's nice and clean to start with, and you keep it nice. And then, you know, you end up with like a coffee stain because you braked a little hard and your coffee sloshed in your cup holder and, you know, all that kind of stuff. Debris just gradually builds up. That was all I was thinking.
Well, I just had this, you know.
It looks very nice, but it doesn't. It has that new. It has that new spaceship smell for sure.
But yeah, that's what I was working on last night, and you know, I've got it all layered out. Believe it, I know it doesn't look that bad, but that actually is over 12 layers of stuff, just so I can replace things as needed for episodes. And yeah, some of them are animated, some of them are not. I tried to do something that, you know, it's not an image from the actual show, so I don't get dinged for copyright or anything like that. And trying to get, you know, all the little things so that I can, you know, I didn't want to just copy like we did for Katty's cargo ship, which is literally just a still from the show that I cropped out the people.
Right.
So, and yeah, that is, if you, I know it's hard to tell, but yeah, it's actually a cell shaded image.
Very cool.
But yeah, so the next review, which I will hopefully get out before the end of the month, even though I haven't even wrote the script yet, will be on Fallout seasons 1 and 2. But there's a huge twist to it, which I'm not going to break now, because I want you guys to watch it and be like, what the fuck? But yeah, me and Katty were talking about it, and yeah, she's the one who gave me the idea.
I have to say one thing about watching that Smallville all over again. It's way weirder watching it now, knowing that the Kent farm is like a few blocks away from my house.
Yeah.
That setting, it's just down the road.
Wait, just the farm or Smallville, like specifically?
Not Smallville was filmed in this area, so probably the town was like some local town that they used. I can't remember what town they used, but the farmhouse and the farm is a farm that's just down the street from me.
That's so funny. You never even think of things like that. When you're watching a show, you think, oh, in the show, the farm's here and the town's there, but really it's like completely different places. Yeah. That's
really, I can go one block, well, actually about 85 yards from my front door, open a door, and I'm in the lobby where was it Night of the Living Dead was filmed.
Right.
Now, one of the funnier things for me is every time I go down to the San Diego Convention Center, I'm like, oh, why? I should just hit up Taco Bell while I'm here. And if you know the joke, it's because in Demolition Man, where they're going to Taco Bell, the restaurant, the building they pull up to is the San Diego Convention Center.
Nice.
And what's even funnier about that is just up the street from the convention center is the restaurant that was featured in Top Gun. And they have, they still have all the signs up, saying, "Oh, this is the filming one of the filming locations for Top Gun." And yeah, it's one of those must-see stops in San Diego.
There, the original location for Mel's Diner, where American Graffiti was filmed, is now a car wash and a gas station. But there's no plaque or anything that recognizes the location. I'm like, that sucks. I go by it every time I go to the Mission District.
There's no notice or anything at the farm where they filmed it, but if you look on Google Maps, it says Kent Farm.
Nice.
Oh, Dandelion, give me a headshot, a picture, so I can make an image for you for tonight. I'm tired of using that Lego image.
Oh,
You know, it was a cool trivia thing that I found out the other day is how many movies the clock tower from Back to the Future was actually in.
It's been tons.
Oh, yeah, it's in tons because it was on the Paramount lot.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even realize that, like that particular clock tower. And then they started showing some of the movies, and I can't remember the names, but then I do remember, like, oh crap, that is, oh shit.
The Warner Brothers backlot.
Yes, thank you. I said Paramount. Thank you for correcting me.
Yes.
Isn't that? Oh no, that's not. That was the water tower. Is where the Animaniacs lived. Sorry, my mistake.
They're still there. They're just locked back up for now. Until 10 or 15 years from now when they decide to do another run of it.
You think they'll wait that long? I like the show, so.
All right, a quick list of the things you're talking about, LDG. The clock tower is also in Gremlins, To Kill a Mockingbird, Bruce Almighty, Cat in the Hat, Goosebumps, Haunted Halloween, Maxine, Bye Bye Birdie, Sneakers, The Nutty Professor, Jingle All the Way, Campaign, or The Campaign.
Yeah, I'm surprised I didn't catch on that. Like I'd never caught on that before. I don't know why I didn't.
Oh, it also appeared in Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Ghost Whispers, just to go back to Buffy the Vampire Slayer. So yeah, it's in a lot of things.
That was that silent episode, right?
I just did an AI overview about asking which thing. So take that list with a grain of salt.
Did I have a fire?
Yes.
Is there a fire? Did they have to rebuild
the
it?
The whole backlot, like 90% of the backlot had to be redone, but they did. The one thing they've done, the two fires that have happened there, the one thing they have done is save the clock tower. So there's that.
Oh, hey guys, after 2,457 episodes and 49 seasons, Super Sentai, the Japanese precursor to Power Rangers, has finally ended its 50-year weekly run.
Oh, really?
Yep, I thought I'd give that a little nerd news for you.
Oh, man. That one's going to hit hard for me. I still watch Super Sentai on occasion. And now I have to wait till the dub version comes out because I don't, or not the dub, the subtitled versions, because I don't understand Japanese. But yeah, Super Sentai is one of those. One of the things I love about Super Sentai is it wouldn't exist without Spider-Man. And if you don't know the story behind it, Toei, the company that one of the companies responsible for Super Sentai, they licensed Spider-Man from Marvel for a while, and that's the Japanese Spider-Man show. And yes, I'm saying that as they say it.
Yes, but yeah, the copyright-free version.
No, well, it was under license at the time, so.
I thought they did it pirated and they couldn't do anything about it.
No. It was actually licensed by Marvel got the permission to license Godzilla, and Toei got licenses to do Spider-Man.
Okay.
And that's how if you back in the day there was a bunch of Godzilla comics that featured Marvel superheroes fighting Godzilla. And so yeah, you got the Japanese Spider-Man.
But
And
hang on, isn't
they did
Godzilla
definitely-
kind of the good guy?
No, Godzilla was a bad guy back then.
Oh. I thought in the original movie he was sort of a good guy. I mean, destructive.
No, the
No,
original Godzilla movie, he's a villain through and through, but he's like a hurricane or a natural disaster, just a walking one.
But I thought he was like defeating, like there to defeat evil forces.
Yeah, he was the he was the good guy when a worse one
hang on.
came across.
I gotta mute you. I gotta hear something. Sorry.
In the original Godzilla movie, Godzilla appears, destroys the city, and humans destroy him with the oxygen destroyer.
Mhm.
Kinda like Magneto was a bad guy.
Yeah, well,
until
Godzilla was
Apocalypse
straight up
came
the
and-
bad guy in the first film. The second film is the one I believe where he fights Mecha Godzilla, and he's still portrayed as the villain per se, but
it was a bigger
his
threat.
popularity basically made him into a hero in later films.
But the original, like not the Americanized version, the actual original Japanese version that was kind of anti-American, which is why they changed it for American audiences. He was like, he generated from nuclear, like to try and stop nuclear, not energy, but like nuclear proliferation. Like it was a response to Hiroshima, basically.
Yes.
And so he was destructive, but he was sort of a good guy. Like he was there to like stop the nuclear proliferation sort of thing. But when they Americanized
on a meta
the
level,
movie,
yes, but within the context of the film, he's still the bad guy.
Yeah, he was sort of like I said, he was like a, I don't know, maybe chaotic neutral is the better term. Not necessarily evil.
Think of Godzilla as a walking nuclear hurricane.
Mm-hmm.
Tornado.
So yeah, they do say that he was created from American testing of nuclear bombs in the Pacific in the first film.
Yeah.
He just happens to attack Japan because Japan was the one that was attacked with nuclear bombs.
Right.
In later films, they try to portray the U.S. in a much better light, but because that was also indicative of the fact that by then the U.S. was a major ally of Japan.
Mm-hmm.
Because back then, after we destroyed an enemy, we'd go back in and try to help them out. I mean, we did the same thing for Germany. We did the same thing for Japan. We tried to do the same thing for
South Korea, Vietnam. Yeah.
Well, global stability and all that, right? Stability equals prosperity, generally speaking.
But yeah, if you really want to go into have you seen Shin Godzilla?
I haven't seen many of the Godzilla movies, I'll be honest. Like I'm familiar with them and I've seen a few, but all
right, well, I would go back, even though they're fairly recent, watch Shin Godzilla, watch Godzilla -1. Those are some of the best Godzilla films in the last 20 years as far as I'm concerned.
Right.
They go back to Godzilla being straight up the bad guy, and they're more of a commentary on modern issues, even though they take place. Like Godzilla -1 takes place shortly after World War II.
Mm.
And in neither one of them, despite everything, the U.S. is not necessarily portrayed as the bad guys.
Mm-hmm.
It's more of the Japanese government that's portrayed as the bad guys.
Right.
Not really bad guys, more incompetent.
I hope someone else is collecting eggs today. The sun is out, which means my chickens are going to be super productive. The other day, I had to collect 12 dozen eggs in one day.
How many
You
chickens?
don't have to worry about those.
160
eggs.
eggs. Wow.
100 chickens? It's like I don't know, over 100 chickens? It's a lot of chickens.
Damn.
Dang, I thought they only do one. I don't know much about chicken biology. I thought they only did one egg every couple of days.
Well, that's what I thought too, but apparently sometimes they're feeling frisky or something. I mean, and we have a bunch of broody hens that aren't even laying right now, so right? Because they're sitting on a nest of eggs. I don't know, man. I don't know a lot about chickens. I didn't think they laid that many eggs, and then of course Petunia's been laying eggs too. Petunia's the turkey.
Gotta figure how many eggs there are in the entire world at any given day, and all the different stores. There's got to be freaking millions of eggs being laid like every single day.
Probably. And 140 some odd of them are here.
I thought I heard they can pop out one per day.
Some breeds will do
the
one per day,
average.
but it's very rare that they'll do it every day. They might do it every day for like a month or
For a
something.
season. Yeah.
And then they'll
yeah,
do it every couple of
yeah.
days or every 3 days or something.
Oh yeah, dear God, if it was once a day, like every day of the year, yeah, that would be nuts, man. Yeah, I don't
Well,
think it's
some
like
days
that,
we
but-
just get so many eggs. I don't know. There's probably more chickens than I think. It's hard to count. There's a lot of them out there. Say there's 200 hens, maybe. They can't be 200 though. There's no way there's that many. I don't even know how we got that many eggs. I'll be honest. It's like the fucking roosters are out there laying eggs.
Sorry, I'm busy. I can't do math to figure that out.
Got trans eggs, trans
Trans-
chickens.
Trans chickens doing eggs. No, nothing like that. The roosters are definitely It's kind of funny because it's spring, right? So all the roosters are like fighting each other all the time. It's just
Okay, so just remind me real quick, like chickens have to have sex to have an egg, correct?
No, they do not.
No, they don't.
No, because Petunia's laying eggs and we've only got her. She's the only turkey, right? So no, they'll lay eggs anyway, which is why chickens are
Wait, how does
convenient and useful. They just-
asexual?
No. It's
You know,
just
every
like
mammal
it's just
has
like
eggs,
humans.
dude.
Okay,
Yeah.
humans
It's like
produce
humans.
eggs, right? Like women have a period every month. That's the production of a human egg, like the release of a human egg, right?
Yeah.
But you don't
Yeah.
have to have sex to have your period. You can have your period no matter what. In fact, you are less likely to have your period if you're having sex.
So where's the male chicken come into this?
If you want the fertilized eggs.
Exactly.
Yeah, if you want that egg
Egg-
fertilized, you need a
Chicken
male.
can lay an egg, but if
Wait,
it has
how
to
do
be
you
fertilized,
fertilize?
This is
eggs,
basic
like,
birth.
without
Okay,
cracking it
when-
open?
Dude, the shell inside the chicken does not fully form hard until the
Yeah,
last few days.
there is no
No.
shell until
No.
it's laid, pretty much.
Oh.
Yeah.
it doesn't
And
come-
sometimes
it
they're laid
looks
with
like
no
a-
shell,
with a
right?
I've
The shell-
seen.
Do you know
eggs
anything about the
out
birds and the
there.
bees?
So
They're
the
not-
ova
these
is
are not
produced,
birds, these are chickens.
but an ova is produced in the chicken, in their whatever, their not fallopian tubes, but in their like reproductive system. If they have intercourse with a rooster, which the roosters are constantly chasing the hens and like pinning them down and having their way, then that egg is fertilized before it forms a shell. Right? And then
So the egg is still inside.
yes.
The egg is still inside.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay, but when it comes out, it has a shell.
It has a shell when it comes out.
Yes.
Okay, that's what I was saying. Like I thought you said when it comes out, it doesn't have a shell. I'm like, wait a second.
No, they can. I've seen them lay eggs with no shells. But usually those eggs get eaten right away. Like they'll eat the eggs. If there's a broken egg, they'll eat the egg.
They'll eat their own egg.
Oh yeah. If it's a broken one, for sure.
Cannibalism.
Not really. It's just an egg, right? Especially if it's
LDJ, you'd
not
be shocked
fertilized.
about how many animals eat their own placenta after they give birth.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Well, I was gonna say, like, if women have periods, like, what is that? Free caviar? I mean,
Kind of. Well, no, the egg is already like gone by the time that happens. But anyway, so the egg would be fertilized inside the chicken.
okay.
Then it's
Okay.
laid. And if it's
Thank
been
you.
fertilized, then that egg could produce a chick. If the egg is not fertilized, it's just an egg.
It's just an egg. Okay.
just
So
an
then
egg.
that-
No opportunity for it to produce a chick. Like
but
they're
but,
not
but when you
eggs
crack an egg
sexual.
open, you have that little piece that's attached to the. What is that?
Yep.
Does that mean it was fertilized or not fertilized?
That generally does mean it may have been fertilized, but that little bit can be there anyway sometimes. But that is
Okay.
often a fertilized egg. If there's a small,
But that's like the fetus, though, right? Like that's like
Yes.
that's like the baby egg part, the little white thing at the end of it.
Gap is done with this topic. So
Yeah.
Well, I was going to go back to Fallout. Who was shocked about Fisto being in the show?
Mephisto?
Yes.
Fisto.
The
Mephisto.
fully integrated security and technotronic officer, also known as Fisto.
Okay, sorry. Okay, I thought you said Mephisto. Like
Yeah, I'm like, what? Was there a crossover I
Like-
missed?
No, I heard
Yeah, right.
Fisto. You said it correctly, Vile.
I'm having
People heard what they
flashbacks of
wanted to hear.
WandaVision here. Damn it!
Oh, dude.
Oh no, call 911. Get it started.
For those that don't know, Fisto is a robot you can create in Fallout New Vegas. So this means that within the canonicity of the game, the courier did create Fisto. Basically, he is a robot he's a sex bot. And the fact that he showed up in the show was funny as all hell to me because he had some of the best lines in the show. I mean, or in the game.
Who names a sex bot Fisto? Oh my god!
Well, again, his original name was the fully integrated security technotronic officer. And the courier renames him to Fisto.
Why? So how is he a sex bot if he's what?
Hold on.
Was he created as a sex bot or did he turn into one after?
You reprogram the robot to be a sex bot.
Oh, okay.
Let's see if I can.
A sex bot for women or sex bot for men?
Oh,
Both?
For anyone.
Oh, like
Hold
a
on.
for
trans
all your
sex
sex
bot?
bot requirements, be you male or female.
Hold on. Let me.
They change voices, I hope.
Maybe,
No, hold on.
maybe not. I guess it depends what you want.
Or unless you're just having sex to a
I mean,
speaking spell.
It's a sex
Ow,
bot, so
ow,
maybe
ow. Give me more.
right, hold on.
Daddy.
LDG, be
Ow.
quiet.
O W
LDG, be quiet. This is
W
Fisto.
O
He's a
W.
Protecton. Let me. These are his lines. Let me make sure that's nice and loud for everybody.
Like having
I
sex
am
with Stephen
programmed for
Hawking.
your pleasure. Please
Stephen
assume
Hawking!
the position.
Oh, God.
Yes, sir. Fisto reporting for duty. Please assume the position. Servos active.
Shut up,
Fisto will
stop,
report
stop.
to the atomic
Emergency.
regular for further orders. That
Oh,
will
boy.
be 10
Right.
cap.
Brain,
What?
sorry. Stop. Just stop. Just
10
stop,
caps
dude.
for a good
Stop.
time. Come on.
Oh my god, could you imagine having that voice saying, "Oh, daddy, yeah, more. Give me more."
Oh God, I actually like
Oh,
it better
no.
now.
Daddy. Yes. My daddy.
Yes, please. I am sorry, but you must procure a room first. Please return
Oh,
when you have
that's
lodging
awesome.
arranged.
Oh my
Are
God, I
you
love that
Time
uncomfortable?
is up.
My
Please
servos
pull
may
out.
require adjustment.
Emergency.
Thank
Pull
you.
out.
I will
I can
put
adjust
you
my
in
voice
your
to
room.
be Stephen
Servos
Hawking.
Oh my
active.
God, best thing
Excellent.
ever.
Awaiting
That's
further
Oh.
orders. Numbness
It's like
will
somebody who has
subside in
throat
several
cancer.
minutes. Awaiting further
Numbness?
orders. Very well.
Numbness?
Please return if you require further service.
Oh
Yes,
man,
ma'am.
that's
Yes, ma'am. Fisto reporting for duty. I will require a hardware and software upgrade to offer enhanced services. Routine active.
Hardware.
Please
Oh,
return
God.
later. Exterminate. Fully integrated security technotronic officer active and reporting for duty.
oh my God, it
Greetings.
is. It's like
Fisto is
screwing a
programmed to
Dalek.
please.
It's screwing.
Sorry,
a
what?
Dalek. You're fucking a
Thank you
Dalek
for your deposit.
or being
Yeah,
fucked by
exactly.
a Dalek.
Yeah.
But that line,
Hey.
please assume the position, is probably his most famous line from the games.
Oh
And the
my
fact that
God.
they said it in the show was even funnier.
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing, Shifty? Thanks for being here, man.
that's so good. Oh God, I'm crying. It's so funny.
And what's funnier, okay, the quest line that is involved for to make Fisto, you're acquiring various prostitutes for a casino because prostitution is legal in Fallout.
What's not legal in Fallout?
Depends on where you are.
Miss Boga.
Cheat codes.
Oh, God.
Like the NCR has outlawed slavery, but that's about it.
Hmm.
And you go you collect a ghoul cowboy, which turns out to be a female ghoul cowboy as one prostitute. You get two guys who do like for the boyfriend experience.
Mm.
And what's funny is the guy who's hiring you says, there's those disgusting robot fetishists, but I'm willing to cater to anybody. So can you get me a robot or a sex bot? And it's very clear from the mission that particular person is the one who wants the sex bot.
Uh-huh.
And oh God, it's one of the most memorable short missions for the game, but Fisto became real popular, and the fact that they threw him in show and that Fisto survives, it's like it was the cherry on top.
Nice.
I love the little cameo from Fisto.
Awesome. That's pretty funny.
But yeah, and that is what he sounds like, because he sounds like every other Protectron.
Right.
And yes, you're in the game, your character can purchase his services.
Why would you want to?
I don't know, man. It's sort of like a, dildo that you don't have to do any of the work.
Well, he doesn't have any anatomical appendages to use, so he would have to use his arms.
He would still use the dildo on you. You could just enjoy
That's why
the
it's called
experience.
Fisto. He's got to fist you.
Well,
No advantages.
I'm just saying. I mean, I can see the advantages.
Sorry.
Oh God, look how what time it is. It seems like we just got here. Oh man, this stream is much longer than the first one.
It is much longer than the first one. How early well, it's not as early for you, but some of us don't want to have to get up earlier than 7 a.m. Like if we did the other stream for longer.
I'm sorry.
Not getting up that much earlier.
I'm sorry. This image for Chris is kind of funny. I got to show this to you, Chris. Sorry. This is hilarious.
For anybody who raises chickens, 7 o'clock
in
the morning
Chris.
is actually like late.
Well, no, but I'm not going to make it to a stream any earlier than 7. Like, so I get up at 5:30 or so always, because that's just when I wake up. But I mean, then I make a cup of tea.
You like that, Chris?
Mm-hmm.
What's today's
Let's talk afterwards.
What's the theme, guys, for today's?
Failed video game or failed video game characters, I think.
All right. This is for you, Dandelion, so you can hear the conversation.
You did? Ha, damn! I've been looking for one of those for years. For my customers, I mean, I'm not into that kind of shit.
Wrong one.
Hey, I'm amazed you even found. Here is double for your trouble. Those freaky fetishists. It is. It will. My God, imagine the possibility. It didn't happen to come with an owner's manual, did it? Forget it.
Come?
Trial and error should do it.
It come with an owner's manual.
Oh my God, an owner's manual. That's awesome. Speaking of which, actually, so I got the car this week, right? The car was originally from Quebec. So I go to take a look through the owner's manual, which usually you don't do, but there's a lot of freaking bells and whistles that I don't know about on this car. So I just wanted to look up a few odds and ends. It's all in French. The owner's manual is just a French copy. I'm like, oh man, which is fine for the car. I can read French. It's not really a big deal. Like in an emergency situation, if I was trying to figure out how to do something, I could use it, but I just had to pull it up online. But I just thought it was really funny. You go in there and, because the sales guy's like, you can just look in the owner's manual if there's anything you're not sure about. And then I go to do that. And it's like, no, the whole thing's in French, which, like I said, I can read, but the comprehension's a little slower if it's in French. I got to remember words and verb tenses and shit. So I just thought that was kind of weird. Not weird, but funny-ish. I might go to the dealership.
Reminds me of when I'm trying to do certain repairs on one of my cars, and when I'm in Mexico and I'll look it up, I'll get the Mexican video for it instead of the American one, and it's like, crap, I don't understand half of what he's saying. I gotta either get Mrs. Vile to translate, or I got to find an American version of the same
can't
video.
you like set your YouTube to only show you, like, you can pick the languages of things it shows you?
You can, but I don't always remember to do that, especially when I'm just typing into Google, and Google just goes by your location or your IP address.
Right.
And what sucks is like for instance, my VPN is through my phone, not through my computer.
Right.
So when I want to turn on my VPN and run it through my computer, I have to tether the devices.
Okay. Yeah.
So when I'm just on my laptop, it naturally just gives my location as Mexico.
Gotcha.
And I blame Mrs. Vile, all the time as a joke. Like, I'm getting all these Mexican ads, even though I'm in the States, because of you.
Well, I'm actually fairly close to the U.S. border, so my phone will occasionally notify me that I'm like tapping into some U.S. tower, and it tells me about like extra fees and stuff. And I'm like, good thing I have a U.S. included in my plan. Especially when I'm out hiking, it'll often tap to a U.S. tower when I'm up on a mountain somewhere.
Well, what's funny is like Mrs. Vile's phone plan.
Mm-hmm.
When she's in Mexico, it's X amount of data, a very limited amount of data that she can use.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Now, like certain sites like YouTube, those sites you can use as much data as you want. But like Spotify or something, you're tapping into that limited pool of data you're allowed.
Right.
Except when she's in the States. When she's in the States, she suddenly has all the data she can use.
Weird.
So it's actually, even though it's a Mexican plan, she gets more data in the States than she does in Mexico. Pardon me. Let's see. Going back to Fallout. What else
Watching
should
the
we talk
Super
about?
Bowl today.
Sorry, what?
I'll watch it on the phone, but we're doing our show tonight.
Well, I'm going to end up working today. So I'm going to try to get everything done. And
over by 8?
What?
No, it won't be
today,
over.
like 3?
5. Actually, it starts at like noon Central Time, 1 your time, and it ends between 11 and 3 a.m. At least that's the way it feels, because you have to have the pre-game. You have to have the pre-game, then you have to have the pre-game, and then you have to have the pre-kickoff game, show. Then you have to have the national anthem, and then you have to have the introduction of the teams, the official coin toss. There's
about 5 songs before the coin toss.
It's like it takes 20 minutes. It takes like 3 hours just to get the kickoff, and then it happens. The game lasts maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours. And then it's like 7 hours after that they keep going about, all the interviews. And here's the presentation of this. Here's the presentation of that. Here's this. Here's that.
Yeah, this is why I don't watch football. I remember one time one of my exes and I, we were like supposed to go out and do something. And there was like, I'm like, well, how much longer is the game? And he's like, there's 2 more minutes of play. And I'm like, so 20 more minutes?
Yeah.
That was a Canadian
30
game.
seconds to last half hour. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, oh God, so slow. I mean, I'm not a huge, I like watching soccer. I like watching hockey. I like games where shit's happening. Where I find with baseball and football, there's an awful lot of time where there's nothing going on. They're like getting set up to do something, and then they do something for like 3 seconds, and then there's a whole bunch more wandering around, patting each other on the ass, but nothing's happening. There's too much downtime in the game is my issue with like football.
I saw the commercials, some of the commercials, and Mike Tyson has a commercial scheduled for the Super Bowl. And this is weird because I don't think I've seen this before, but they actually played the commercial. Usually when you get a Super Bowl commercial, it's only played at the Super Bowl for the first time, right? Well, they played that before and got to see Mike Tyson's commercial. And it's basically Mike Tyson sold out, and he's like a big Trump guy for this Make America Healthy Again commercial. And then he was on a news station talking about it, and that's when they showed the commercial. And the anchor's talking to Mike Tyson. Well, what do you do? What do you eat? What are you asking him questions? And like Mike Tyson's like forgetting what he's gonna say.
Mhm.
Like they asked him, "What you had for breakfast?" And he was like, "Oh, I had yogurt." And then he finally gets it. I think it was like rice and something or other or whatever. And I'm like, he's just completely fouling it up. Like you can tell him slipping on his
brain.
own words and everything.
All right.
And he's all about Trump. And I'm like, oh, dude, game over. You sold out.
Yeah.
Here
sorry.
you go, LDG, just for you. This is the cameo from the episode.
Fully integrated security.
Oh, I can't hear it. What the fuck?
Fully integrated security technotronic officer active and reporting for duty.
All right, dude, I'm good with your freaking Stephen Hawking sex spot. Okay, I'm good. I don't need any more. All right, I don't know why you served that on a platter with my name on it. But
Hey,
thank
guys.
you. Okay.
I gotta run.
All right, later, Chris.
All right, I'll see you guys tonight if you're able to make it. So take it easy.
I sent you one more, Chris, just in case.
I did. I saw that.
I got you three images total. Three total.
Okay.
What's even funnier for me, considering we were talking about chickens and chicken ovum so much, in the first season, that character who's with Fisto in season 2, you basically save him from being murdered after, or not you, but the character of Maximus saves him from being murdered from a farmer who wanted to kill him because that character was fucking his chicken. So the character that was with a chicken was also with Fisto, and he, in that scene, in that cameo, he apologizes for Fisto for using something else other than Fisto, and it's heavily implied that thing he used was the chicken.
I don't see how that would work. Sure.
Okay.
So he's apologizing.
Coffee's going through me. I got your load. I got your load. Coffee's going through me.
Alrighty.
What?
Thanks for sharing. You can just leave and you don't have to tell us.
Yeah, you don't have to. Yeah, you don't have to, Christopher Robin.
You can just like quietly disappear for a couple of minutes and come back.
You don't need the full narration.
Nope, we don't need to know.
I don't know.
I think that has to do with any kind of sex spot.
Despite anything with Mike Tyson, I still will play Mike Tyson's Punch Out.
I don't know. I see what the commercials are, and then there's that the whole drama with Trump saying he's not going to go to the Super Bowl because it's too much out of the way.
I think he just doesn't want to get booed.
Yeah, exactly. He doesn't want to get booed because he's got booed last time he went to.
Well, and also I think he's having a hard time doing much walking these days. So,
but
I don't want to
have to walk.
But did you guys see? Hold on. Did you guys see the difference in clips when it came to the Olympic athlete
the
presentation?
booze and the non-booze? Yeah, I heard about that. I think that's bullshit. I think the one that doesn't hear the booze, I think that one might be altered. Because that sounded odd.
Well, what I mean is when the American athletes appeared, the crowd still cheers.
Yes.
But when they showed JD Vance on the screen, that's when all the boos start happening.
No, that's not what I'm talking about. There's the latest news that NBC, was it? That whatever that what's the company that has the right to do this? Is it NBC, ABC? One of them, right? Whoever's in charge of it. They're the ones who have the rights to do this, right? And they're showing it, and you're hearing the boos. But then they had YouTubers that said that they live streamed from their phones, and if you listen from the phones of the live streams, you don't hear the boos.
I know.
NBC has the streaming rights, along with
NBC. Yeah, there we go.
What are you talking
USA
about?
Network has some, CNBC,
when NBC
and
showed.
Peacock.
Yeah, when NBC showed all their, they got the cameras in place and everything, right? They got their production going on. When they're showing their recording, you hear the boos when JD Vance comes on. But if you listen to the same exact part, but from a spectator's cell phone that happens to be live streaming at the same time, you don't hear the booze.
Where's
Well,
the person
maybe-
sitting?
Yeah, I was
They're
going to say
insinuating that
could vary from
NBC
where
is
you're
adding
sitting.
the booze and making it. They're doing it on purpose, and no one's really booing.
Well,
That's
I would say that was plausible, except for the fact that other countries also have broadcasting rights for their individual territories, and those territories also had the booze.
I think it just depends where you're sitting. You probably can't hear
I
them
guess
from here.
it's possible where you're sitting, but it's also possible that I swore that NBC, whatever the main one was, they're the only ones with the master rights. So if they're sharing their stream with the other countries,
there's no
they could
master
be-
right. It's
That's
each
what I heard.
each
They only.
territory has different broadcasting rights.
Yeah.
I thought
Yeah,
they
it's not
listed
NBC in
themselves.
Italy. It's not NBC in Italy. It's NBC in America. Italy has their own broadcasting company, which they broadcast with a big song.
Maybe
It's not
I'm wrong
NBC. Germany has their own broadcasting company.
I thought
Portugal
the
has their own
Olympic
broadcast
gave-
company. China has their own
Yeah.
broadcast company.
Canada-
It's all America's NBC, dude. It's different countries doing the exact same thing.
Yeah. Like in Canada, CBC airs the
Okay.
rights.
So
Yeah,
maybe it's just America then. Okay. Well, then that makes it even worse. And that's election tampering right there.
No, you heard what Mike said. Other feeds are showing that having the booze. It's not just America, dude.
Yeah, how is it election tampering?
If people are booing, yeah.
No. I think the boos are real. Let me clarify. I think the boos are real. But if they're not real and they are guilty of doing it, and in the other countries are guilty of doing it too, then
I think
What?
that it would be pretty
How
hard
is it
to keep that
electric tampering?
because
how is it
you're adding boos that don't exist to JD Vance, who might run for president.
Well, except for the
that's-
fact that he's not running right now, so even then it wouldn't be applicable.
But he's the vice president, though. That I'm sure the government has some fucking, rule or law.
So wait,
about,
are you saying that we're
doing
not
that.
allowed to boo a politician for violation of freedom of speech, First Amendment?
No.
Wow.
He's saying if it was
God,
fake
am I
booze, is
speaking
what
like-
he was
It's not-
saying.
yeah,
If
if
they
he's
put
saying
fake
if it was fake,
booze.
it's not fake. I mean,
Multiple countries have that audio, dude.
what
It's not just
what you're
NBC.
talking about LDT makes no sense when you want to think about the fact that hundreds of countries cameras were filming the whole thing, and every single one of those
check them
countries
all?
decided to put in the same boo effects.
And did you check them all?
The same-
Am I taking your
the-
word for it that you actually listen to all of them and the boos are actually there?
Well, the one I saw was the Italian news coverage and the German news coverage.
And I watched France from Gotten. They showed the exact
only
same
saw the
thing,
two.
dude. They didn't show the NBC
I
coverage of France
think
from
they're real.
Gotten.
I think, to be honest,
Now,
I think that
I will
think
hold on. I will
channel-
hold on, LDG. I was going to say when I tried to look up the NBC one, they literally cut the booze out of their repeat coverage of it.
Not again. Fucking
Yeah.
false alarm.
The hell
Sorry,
is
I'm going to
that?
mute you, Elijah.
It went
Dude,
off
it's
twice
like
last
the
night.
Packing up.
You got a
That
fire
sounds
alarm
better than
going
the
on.
Speaking cell. Oh, fire alarm.
He's smoking too much weed, and he caused the fire alarm to go off.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, the channel that I saw, the guy who was doing this, because a lot of channels are popping up on YouTube right now, and I'm sure a lot of people have noticed, right? There are a lot more channels right now with people doing news stuff, political stuff. It's not just like the four people anymore. The one channel that did this, I actually think he might have just been clickbaiting, and he just happened to make it look like they weren't booing. Because for them to do that would be like nonsense. I mean, that'd be a bold move. When they got caught doing it, they would be SOL if they got caught. So it doesn't make sense. I think they were real, but this is what pisses me off about YouTube right now, because you have, content creators literally are. I mean, has anyone else noticed this? Like the same exact story, and you got like MS Now and Fox News doing completely opposite sides. It's like they're the same thing, and they're saying something else. It's like you can't even tell what's real anymore, or who's telling the truth anymore, because you always have a channel saying something completely different or opposite or some other spectrum.
Well, you can pretty much
Repainting
guess that if it's Fox News, they're probably lying because they've actually been.
Well, that's
sued
the
and
thing. They
they're
are
just-
lying.
Fox's defense in court is generally, but we're an entertainment station, not a news station.
Yeah,
They're-
everyone's
they're-
going WWE.
Their argument usually is, yes, we're lying to people, but people should know that we're lying to them. They should realize
Exactly.
that on their own.
Like satire. Yeah.
Yeah, not satire, but
No, not
entertainment in
satire.
general.
I said like satire, where it's like you're saying
Okay,
one
yeah.
thing, but you take it a different other. That's what I meant.
And if you're talking
Like News of the World, like Inquirer.
Yeah, like Saturday Night Live news or some shit, but whatever.
well, that's what's funny about it. I would say that there are certain comedy stations that portray the news in a much more truthful light than other news sources, or at least
the Daily Show,
the Daily
man.
Show.
The Daily Show, I love. Like I think they're more real than freaking Fox News.
Now, 100%, the Daily Show has a bend to it. You know, they lean a certain side of the political spectrum.
Mm-hmm.
But I also believe that they're more truthful than other news sources.
I would say they're more centered. They're more centered and they lean. They don't just jump on one side. But I would say also didn't realize that the Daily Show initials is also TDS. As in Trump derangement syndrome.
No. Right. Well,
not saying they have it. I'm just saying it's a coincidence that when Trump came out with that stupid saying, which I don't even fucking get, TDS, whatever. I was like, wait a second. He hates the Daily Show. The Daily Show is TDS.
Well, I think we're heading into political territory, which we're not supposed to do on this particular show.
But what's funny is, you're talking about YouTubers talking about politics. You're like, I spun off a whole fucking live stream once a week to talk about nothing but politics.
Mm-hmm.
And what's even funnier is we didn't even get to the reason or the name of the stream last time because we were talking about everything else.
Yeah.
Did I hear that? About so that was the last thing about the Super Bowl I wanted to talk about was that this bunny guy, the mid show, Bad Bunny. Yeah. So he's got like really explicit lyrics. And how far is he going to go during this, mid show? And then I also heard that I don't know if you guys heard this. What's that
Kid Rock?
Charlie Kirk.
Kid Rock?
Kid Rock is going to be playing at some other place. Turning Point.
Yeah, Turning Point's doing their own pretend halftime show. And his
show
lyrics are way, way worse than Bad Bunny's. It's kind of funny too, because people are complaining about Bad Bunny being on there, saying that it should be an American, and it's like, didn't they have The Weeknd a year or two ago? And he's Canadian, and then they've had like the Rolling Stones, and they're British. Like they do like non-American performers all the time. I think you actually have.
What's even funnier is this isn't even the first time Bad Bunny's been at the Super Bowl.
I know, and I mean he's super popular. I mean it's not the kind of music I listen to, but he's super popular. I can see it being a thing. Like,
I mean, in all honesty, I don't care about Bad Bunny. I mean, like you said, it's not something I listen to.
Yeah.
When he was on with Shakira, the reason you watch that one is because of Shakira.
Mm-hmm.
He just say, I don't know what exactly he's saying, if it was one of his songs or part of her songs, but that was also, in Spanish.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people didn't care about Shakira at the time because one, she's hot. Two, she's usually blonde, even though I think she dyes her hair. I'm not 100% sure on that.
Yeah.
And, when you're a hot blonde and white passing, I don't think you're going to piss off a lot of the people who normally be pissed off about that kind of thing.
Yeah, I don't know. And I mean, Puerto Rico's part of America, so he's more American than loads and loads of the performers who've been at the Super Bowl. I think you have to pay to be the performer at the Super Bowl. It's not like they pay you. I'm pretty sure.
Cat.
I think he put something in the chat. Sorry, I'm not on the. Oh.
Sorry, I lost signal for a second.
That's okay. Eli, who's put a comment. Travis Scott, Bad Bunny, and The Weeknd K-pop was doing a sound check at Levi's Stadium. I don't know.
Yeah, even funnier, I don't think I listen to any of those people.
Yeah, I know. God, that must be annoying for poor Eli, who's stuck there with that fucking beeping going off in the background. I'd be like, you know what? I'm going to go out for some coffee or something.
There.
No, I haven't seen Star Trek Academy yet. All I've seen is the hate thing, and I'm like,
Oh, hey,
I
Mama
don't
Prey
know.
likes it. Mama Prey likes that show. She actually watched it. She hated the last episode, but she liked all the other episodes so far. Starfleet Academy. So we gotta pull some money together and get her some medicine. Something's wrong with her. I think it's gotten to her.
Well, everything that people seem to be complaining about, I'm just like, one, stop spoiling it for me, and two, what you're complaining about seems really dumb.
Well, the way she put it, she goes, if you watch it to be Star Trek, then you're not going to like it. But if you watch it as like a comedy, then you're fine.
Okay.
Well, it's like
a
I'm sorry.
sitcom.
To me, a lot of the complaints are like the complaints that any of the shows get beforehand.
Mhm.
I'm old enough to remember when Star Trek: The Next Generation came out. You know, on the very early internet, people were complaining. It's not the original crew. It's not real Star Trek. It's not the, this new ship sucks. New captain sucks. Everything about it sucks. And I'm just like, I still thought it was cool at the time, just because I thought the Enterprise was a cool looking ship.
Yeah, give it a chance.
I remember that, but I don't think it was the same as today.
Well, some of the complaints today make no sense. Like, it's too woke. It's like Star Trek is the original woke show. It's like the original woke show is Star Trek. Like, it's always like that.
Yeah, people are complaining about. Sorry, Mike. People are complaining. No spoilers, but people are complaining about the character of the Klingon. About what happened in the last episode. People are complaining about that. I'm like, what? You never seen this in a Klingon before? What? Yeah, we've only seen this part of Klingon, but there are other aspects of the Klingon culture that we never experienced or seen before. What is so shocking about this? Humans have this. Come on. Sorry, Mike. I didn't want to spoil what happened, but that's one thing people are complaining about.
Like, one of the things that I saw was someone was complaining, and I think it was Doomcock, because someone else reposted his thing. It's like they put Klingon in a skirt, and I'm like,
a skit.
One, I wear a fucking kilt, which is a skirt.
It's a scant.
Well, I don't have
Star Trek has scants.
Actually, I want to get a new kilt that I can wear at work with my family tartan on it.
Oh, okay, a real.
I just can't afford one right now.
Not a utility kilt. I like those.
Gene Roddenberry introduces scants. Come on, people.
But even then, it's like the reason I want to wear it is because one, none of the companies we do work for allow us to wear shorts at work during the summer.
Right.
But they can't say no to us wearing a kilt. So yes, I really want to wear my kilt, but I misplaced it. I lost it. I don't know where my kilt is. So, and to try to get a new kilt with my actual family tartan on it is going to cost like $300-400.
Ouch.
Yeah. And while I could wear a utilitarian one, I'd rather wear one with my family tartan on it.
Yep. Makes sense. Seems reasonable.
And what's even funnier is one of the managers at one of my stores, during the summer, he wears a kilt. And, I made the joke with him because he was wearing one of the I can't say the word.
Utila kilt.
Yeah. And it was just black. And I was making the joke like, what tartan are you supposed to be wearing if you're wearing that? And he was like, yeah, I'm wearing this one so I don't ruin my family tartan.
Yeah.
I was like, I wear that one for weddings.
Wool is pretty durable.
Where I got mine.
Wool is pretty durable, so you'd probably be good to wear wool. And you're not going to.
Yeah, but if you stain it at work, it's going to be a pain.
Yeah, but wool doesn't stain very easily. Like, it's quite stain resistant. You can usually just wipe it off. Just so you know, wool is actually a very a good it's a good fabric for stuff. It doesn't get dirty very easily.
Yeah, the original kilt I got was for one of my cousin's weddings. And yeah, all the male members of our family wore kilts because that's he was supposed to be the one that originally he was the one that was supposed to inherit our title,
right?
Which after the fact, after a while, my uncle was like, "No, I'll just give it to me,"
Right.
because he wanted to piss off the rest of our family as well. But I told him, no, go ahead and give it to your son. He deserves it.
Right.
So I will not be Sir VileMike anytime soon.
Gotcha. What's your clan name?
We're
Not your family
part of
name.
the Blair clan.
The which one? Sorry.
The Blair clan.
Okay.
Well, no, sorry. Blair's the family name. The clan is something else.
Yeah, no, I know. I think mine is Davis or something, but I can't remember what the yeah, there's like your sub clan and then there's the big clan. Yeah. I think it's Douglas. I think mine's Douglas.
Okay. Blair is part of is its own clan, but we're part of a larger clan. Clan Murray. There it is.
Murray. There you go. Yeah, like I said, mine's Douglas, but I think it's like Davis is the sub clan or whatever. The family, I guess. It's freaking complicated.
Oh yeah.
Wow. I'm watching clips. Tom Brady showed up last night by the ballpark, and about 100 people were rushed. I was like, holy shit. They're all surrounding him. Yeah,
Jeez.
Tom Brady. I expect that. Tom Brady, yeah. It's Tom fucking Brady. I expect everybody to rush him. Other than I Speed, so whatever his name is. I Show Speed.
Maybe for next week, we'll try to do a watch party for Star Trek Academy. As I said, I haven't watched it, but that's not because I don't care about it. It's mostly because, it's with streaming the way it is, I prefer to stream multiple episodes in a row as opposed to waiting week by week. I mean, it's literally the reason why I didn't talk about Fallout Season 2 until the last 4 episodes had been released. And also, just to go back, if you have not seen Fallout, go watch it. It's actually very well written. It's done in a way where you don't have to be a huge fan of the games because they will explain things to you. So there's that. I don't know if that matters to anybody. Just to go back, is there anything else we need to talk about Fallout, Elihu? Like, what's something that you wanted to bring up?
Not really.
Was there anything you were confused about? Because I can explain it from the game perspective.
Not really. It was just about the California New Republic soldiers. That was the only thing I was really confused about. I'm like, yeah, where the hell did they come from? That was the only thing I was confused about, man. Everything else I actually got. I even understood the line when the woman walked in the store for Lucy, when Lucy says, I don't know. I understood what she said, I don't know. She killed a man. I understood that part. She didn't know who she was then. So I really have not confused about the show. And Dandelion, send me that picture.
I, for one, was glad at the ending when the NCR army shows up. I mean, come on. When the NCR Ranger comes to rescue rescue Maximus, that was probably one of the coolest scenes from as a gamer because it's literally the shot from the opening of Fallout New Vegas.
I've never seen Fallout New Vegas. Never played it.
I'll try and send you a photo today. I'm not in a photo-y feeling mood today, to be honest, Elihu. I'll see what I can find. Okay,
yeah, because otherwise I got that Lego thing on you. I'm like, nah, different image. It kind of looks weird. I tried it.
I know. I'll see what I can find. See if I have something already in here.
Don't you have something posted to your Only Chickens?
No, I do not.
Sorry.
Oh, Jesus. I don't even like chickens that much, I'll be honest. I've never been a big chicken fan. I like ducks much better than chickens. But I don't have ducks. I just happen to have chickens.
I would say ducks are cuter than chickens.
Much cuter.
Any animal you don't have to worry about ever seeing 2 legs coming out of it is a great animal. Okay. Like you don't have to worry about that with ducks or chickens.
True enough. True enough.
Well,
Just
anything else you guys want to talk about before I end the stream?
I think
not,
I'm
not
good.
nerd related. Yeah, I'm good. Thank you, man. Time is it? Almost 1 o'clock.
So you don't mind me ending the stream 20 minutes early, considering you're always complaining about not going for the full length of time?
20 minutes early. It's been over an hour.
No,
Your
this one's
shows are 1 hour and 1 hour.
no,
It's
this
been that
one's
1 hour and 40 minutes.
This one's a
No,
2
one
hours.
is 45 minutes usually, the other one's 2 hours.
That's why I got my brain all screwy. Okay, yeah, no, keep going for 20 minutes then.
Well, bring something up.
I sent you
The only
guys.
subject I had today was Fallout. We've talked about it, and I know,
Have you seen
tried to get us
Sandman?
off
I
the
started
topic,
watching
like,
that.
multiple times.
I know I watched Sandman, at least the first 2 seasons. I don't know how many seasons it went for,
I think it's only
but it's
2.
been a while, so
One
I'd have to rewatch it to remember.
Is it? Did it? I was under the presumption it's still going. Sandman season 3. Don't be sad. There's no season 3. What? Sandman is not happening. Netflix officially concluded the series after season 2, which aired in July 2025. So last year, and they canceled it. Did you watch the end of season 2? Was it a ending?
No, but they just ended it anyway.
Got canceled.
And maybe I didn't see
Despite
season
the
2.
showrunner Alan Heinsberg confirmed he had detailed plan. Oh, here we go. He had detailed plans for a 3rd season, expressing eagerness to continue the story. The series was canceled due to low viewership and high production costs. Bullshit. Not the allegations against creator Neil Gaiman. Gaiman. What was the allegations?
Neil Gaiman.
Yeah.
Well, Neil Gaiman is the creator of Sandman.
Yeah. It says allegations, but doesn't. I'm looking it up right now. Has been
Probably
accused by
something
multiple women of
misconducting.
sexual misconduct. Ooh.
Yeah, I was gonna say it'll be some kind of sexual misconductiness, because that seems to be the
9
thing.
women have come forward, including Scarlett Pavlich. Why does that name sound familiar? His former nanny. Oof. Whoa.
I don't know much about it. I haven't really looked into it, but it doesn't really necessarily shock me. I mean,
Man.
one of the things that I'll be honest with you guys, if I had the type of power that they're talking about for a lot of these guys back when I was much younger, I may have done some of the same. I feel like disgusted with myself that, I may have done those things. Does that make sense?
What now? No.
No.
Not again in English. So I just didn't hear the whole thing correctly.
Okay. If you had given me the power over women that a lot of these people like Neil Gaiman or most of the people that are getting like Weinstein and stuff like that, yeah, I may have acted just the same way. You don't really, but and that those kind of thoughts kind of disgust me now. But if you give 13-year-old me that kind of power, I probably would have done the same exact things.
Most people would, actually. Many people would. But that's all. All depends if you think everybody's different people or we're all just the same.
Oh, there's a rumor that the official Supergirl social media posted a little clip of Crypto, the dog, by the Puppy Bowl, and there's a rumor there's going to be a Supergirl trailer during the Super Bowl today. With more Lobo.
Yeah. That kind of pisses me off
well,
now.
I'm avoiding all that kind of stuff as much as possible. I mean, I'm really tired of, what was it? Showing up in my feed, some guy had a YouTube channel where he was talking about Well, if you watch all 4 promos so far for Avengers Doomsday, it obviously it shows that this is what's going to happen. And I'm like, dude, I don't want to see this. Stop showing me spoilers. I don't want to have any, expectations. I want to go in it completely blind. I want to enjoy the movie for itself. Does that make sense? I mean,
Yeah, it makes sense.
Well, you should be able
plus,
to
when
do
you start
that, but-
speculating heavily into what's going on, you're setting yourself up for disappointment. And to bring it back to like Star Trek Academy, I mean, I would really be interested in knowing what kind of show you guys would have, what the haters of Star Trek Academy would have wanted in a new Star Trek show. Because, everything they say, I'm like,
It's Academy. It's Academy. It's a school, dude. Sorry.
I sent you a selfie there, Elihu, but it's
That works.
And stuff. Just
That works.
not a naked selfie. Sorry.
I know. Thank you. That works.
I don't think we're that close yet. So.
Yeah, it's only been years, Elihu. You should get in line, dude. I knew her for at least a year longer than you.
Oh my God, ridiculous. Okay, that's enough of that.
Yeah, she's not an object.
I'm sorry.
She's not an object to be fought over.
You're right. No, she's worth being fought over. Don't say that.
I didn't say she wasn't worth being or fighting over. I said she's not an object worth fighting over. Or not what I mean.
To be fought over. I understand.
Yes, to be fought over.
And I'm saying that's incorrect.
She has agency on her own.
It's all good.
I'm sure.
I was just making a.
We're not talking about. Yeah, we're not talking about 2 slave farms fighting over a fucking sale here, or for God's sakes.
Well, I think this stream is degenerating in a hurry.
One.
I should have just ended it an hour and 40 minutes instead of letting it go to this direction.
Hey, did you guys hear what happened? Did you guys hear what happened to Cardi B?
No.
What happened?
Well, she was dancing with a robot, and apparently the robot was deactivated and fell over because it was quote unquote not as heavy grounded as Cardi B, which means Cardi B has a big ass.
Oh.
She knocked over a robot when she was dancing.
Alrighty then.
Okay.
All right.
Speaking of which, I can't wait until you actually have performances where you don't even have the background dancers, and they're just going to be like robots. I swear to God, because I've been hearing these stories where you got like singers and whatnot, and their background dancers are trying to take all the freaking, there's like a rivalry or whatever. They'd rather not even have them, just have sexy robots dancing in the background for these, for the stars.
I thought you were against robots, sexy robots. Weren't you just complaining about the sexy robot in Fallout?
What? No, yeah, it sounds like freaking. Yeah, because it sounds like freaking a speaking spell. But I mean, as background actors, if you had, we got the robots right now that can do mocap, right? So you got robots that can do so. As long as they're not actually autonomous.
You know what I don't want to see? I do not want to see a robot twerking.
Have you guys seen the Orville? Isaac the robot was dancing and twerking. Come on.
Just
no, but
not
okay.
Sexy. I'm sorry. That's just no. Like
they can do it because you can have.
It still wouldn't be sexy.
You can have the people in the background. They're in a room and they have mocap on, and they're the ones dancing, and the robots are just doing what the human does. Like they could easily do that. They don't even need AI. And
Dandelion, does that mean you didn't appreciate Data and its fully functional abilities?
With multiple techniques.
Yeah, but at least with Data, you know that the actor is actually human.
Well, what about C-3PO? I mean, there was an actor inside there.
Yeah, and not sexy. I mean, C-3PO was not sexy. I mean, come on. Wouldn't you rather do R2-D2?
No.
Hold on.
My mother was a service droid. Sorry, Blue Harvest was on last night.
Oh God, the stream is just going sideways so fast. All right, guys.
I'm just glad I'm not the only one.
I think I'm gonna
Oh God. Okay. I made a mistake. I made a mistake.
What's up?
I typed in C3PO roll 34 and now I can't, there's things I can't unsee.
Yeah, don't do that.
Okay, dude, I'm not even gonna do that.
I was trying to bring up something, like, because obviously people have done something like that. Like, oh no, never mind. No.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, like
he always looks like he's taking it up the,
I had to unsee.
Dandelion, let me put it this way. One of the nicknames Han Solo has for C-3PO in the movies is Goldenrod.
Uh-huh.
And I just saw his goldenrod.
Nah.
Oh no, I do not want to see his goldenrod.
Yeah, there's some shit you should just never Google.
Oh, I gotta get some more weed. I gotta go to the dispensary.
All right, guys. I think I'm gonna head out. I think we're just about done anyway, and I should probably go and do some stuff and things.
I gotta go to work, and we're all in there. I'm gonna go buy some bleach to pour into my ear.
You got so many things to bleach out of your head today, too.
I gotta work on some images, so.
All right.
Yeah, and I also gotta go grocery shopping. I gotta go to the dispensary. Jeez.
Yeah. On that note, I'll end the stream. I will see you guys later tonight. Go watch Chris's stream where I'm gonna kick a bunch of asses on various games. Or get my ass kicked.
Dude, I'm the loser. I'm the loser.
You usually kick ass. I usually sit out most of the games because I'm so bad at them.
Oh my gosh. No way. No way. I like this image, Dandelion.
Oh, yeah?
You want to share it?
Is there a particular reason? Or is it something I sent you on Instagram? Because I sent you a bunch of I sent you as well, Vile. Some funny shit on Instagram.
No, the image, I'm going to send you on Instagram right now. The image that I created, it's kind of funny, but I like it. I'll fix it. Don't worry. Okay. I'll put your face on this. Okay.
Okay.
I'll put your face on it. Don't worry.
All right.
It's kind of cute.
Oh, actually, I like it like that better.
You want to use that one instead?
Well, show me what else you've got, but.
Okay, that was like that.
I like the other one, Mark the meme bloke. That's pretty good.
That's funny.
Oh God, I always think of Yvette every time I see we have one big black rooster, and I always think of Yvette and her big black cock that she enjoys. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. I actually kind of like that. But
I'm gonna try to face swap in a minute, okay? So
sure, but I might prefer this. We'll see what happens.
Okay.
But do email them to me
folks.
so I can get them onto my computer, so I can get them onto my.
Guys, say your goodbyes. I'm in the stream.
All right, guys. Love you.
Later,
Very well, fine, gentlemen.
Next week we have a few extra minutes.